Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. You guys know what time it is. And welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe. It's time here for WWE Survivor Series War Games. And ladies and gentlemen, it's here time for one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Survivor Series War Games. And there is the beautiful San Diego, California, where at Petco Park we will see the one of the most biggest premium live events for WWE. It's Survivor Series. All right. Let's make sure everything's up and working as we get going here today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel. Hey, yeah, what's up, Alfie? Brother, how you been? Long time no see. Junkyard Dog Match, and there is Team Rhea Ripley as they're arriving here to the ballpark. And then there is Team Asuka. There with Becky Lynch, the Kabuki Warriors. And there's Stephanie Vaquer, the Women's World Champion, as she takes on the WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella here tonight to defend her Women's World Championship. And there's this San Diego product himself, the AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Repping the John Cena gear here tonight as we get a chance to see one of the last matches in the astounding career of WWE superstar John Cena, the never seen 17. Ha ha. All right, what's going on? Alfie in the chat. Happy birthday, Alfie. My birthday was just last week, brother. That's awesome, dude. What's up, Vic? Got Roman Reigns in this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Patience. Every image starts in the dark. For a fraction of a second, the soul gets exposed. Some chase the shot. Others live inside it. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get ready to go here, man. And guys, we're going to be doing all the play-by-play, giving you guys all the breakdown of each match happening here today. We also will give live reaction to everything we see here today on Tim Reynolds Show. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is our first WWE Premium Live Event stream in quite a while. Happy holidays to everybody from Tim Reynolds Show to you. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving as we get ready for War Games here today. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with War Games, in this one, we're going to see two rings side by side of each other, and we will see a cage that will surround both rings as both teams have a chance to enter. Once all 10 members have entered the cage, that is actually when War Games begins. And if somebody escapes the cage, they actually forfeit for their team. So you can only win by pinfall or submission inside the steel cage structure. What's going on, man? Jackson, I've got a lot of people, I think, stream WWE nowadays. I think I follow at least 3 or 4 people. But thank you for hanging out on the channel. Well, who's your favorite WWE wrestler, says Noah? Well, John Cena is definitely one of my all-time favorites. I'm also a huge fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. I like Brock Lesnar and also Cody Rhodes right now as well. Eric, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Oh, wow. There we go, dude. Already 50 streaming War Games. That's awesome. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the fireworks kick off here today. And the fans are wilding out here in this one. And beautiful San Diego, California is where we'll get to see the superstars make their way onto the beautiful stage and ring setup here in Petco Park. And this is one of the first times we've ever seen WWE do a premium live event in a baseball stadium. This is pretty incredible. And J.R. Shepherd likes Jey Uso. Let's go. We got Jenny. What's going on there? Oh, who doesn't like weed? All right, Jey Uso heel turn. I don't know, Blaze. That might be too early to call, but it would definitely be surprising. This is my first time watching WWE Survivor Series. Well, Alfie, you are in for a treat, my brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we see the cage is being lowered over both rings as we get ready to kick off WWE Survivor Series War Games. And we'll kick things off with the official rules here. One member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the advanced team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members of the team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the ring. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. Once the War Games begins, if a competitor leaves the cage, their team forfeits. The only way to win the match is by pinfall or submission. Oh, I got Team CM Punk all the way, man. Jackson, appreciate you, man. Let's go. It's going to get real crazy as we get ready for the Women's War Game match to kick us off here tonight for WWE Survivor Series War Games. And introducing first, it's Team Ripley. And the first member of Team Ripley making her way to the ring, bow down to the Queen. It's Charlotte Flair! And the woos and fireworks going around the stadium here at the beautiful Petco Park. And it should be an interesting matchup here today.
Charlotte Flair, who won the advantage last night in a match versus Asuka on Friday Night SmackDown, will actually start this War Games matchup for her team. Now,
and look at that. Looks like Charlotte Flair will start this War Games matchup for her team here today. And you gotta love the custom ring gear Charlotte Flair is flaunting here today. Looks pretty good, like sort of spray-on artwork here. Oh, and look at that. Even one of the girls there has a really cool t-shirt as well. A special moment there for that WWE fan. Dude, Joe, what's up, man? Imagine The Rock returns. Oh, that would be epic, dude. That would be epic.
Yeah, it is a brave individual who dares step into War Games while times that by 100 for the person on the team who...
Uh-oh, Larry says, let's go Florida State. Uh-oh. Hey, Thanksgiving tradition, says Blaze. Hell yeah, man. Survivor Series is a Thanksgiving tradition.
Well, this match tonight is presented by the General...
All right, who do you reckon's going to win? CM Punk or Team Vision? Well, let's go ahead and get the poll going here for at least this matchup. On my way, everybody today, the future. And now introducing a part of Team Asuka. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions and part of the Kabuki Warriors, she is Asuka!
Advantage game matchup last night against Charlotte Flair on Friday Night SmackDown. Happy Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. Wade, are you ready for Survivor Series?
Well, California knows how to party. WWE superstars know how to go to war. And thankfully for the same members around here, we know how to stay a safe distance. Yeah, I'm ready for this show.
Also here with us tonight, the Spanish announce team, none other than Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto. Hola, amigos. Aquí estamos.
All right, guys, as we get ready to get things started, there's your poll question here for our first match here tonight. Tim, do you think I think I know the match card in order as well? Well, Joe, share it with us here today, man. I think I have a good idea as well. I'm pretty sure the men's War Game match is going to be the last one. We see the women's War Game match is kicking us off here today. So I have to imagine we're probably going to see Cena and Dirty Dom in the second match. And then we'll see the Women's World Championship match with Stephanie Valkyrie taking on Nikki Bella in the third match. So I imagine that'll be what the order we see, but you never know. You never know. I hope you guys like the new hat. So the bell has rung, but remember, the match is not underway yet as the timer will start here. And we'll wait to see other team members join this War Games matchup. As Asuka and Charlotte kick things off here, and they tie up in the middle of the ring. And Charlotte with the advantage, throwing Asuka into the ropes, and now back to the middle. Asuka going for a kick. Charlotte ducks under, and Asuka ducks under the chop, and now a kick to the gut by Asuka.
She's 1-1 in War Games matchups.
And now bouncing the skull of Charlotte Flair off the top turnbuckle. And Asuka trying to use the cage to her advantage. And Charlotte not letting it happen, fighting back. And now Asuka's the one who goes head first into the top turnbuckle. And again, right to that top turnbuckle. And now Asuka with a kick, fighting back against Charlotte. And a nice kick right to the forehead of Asuka by Charlotte Flair. Oh, and now Asuka comes back with her own kick to the back of the head. Charlotte a little woozy here. And Flair in trouble. And Asuka now with the right side headlock here. And she tries to lock it down as we wait to see who the next member of this War Games matchup will be. And Asuka off the ropes. Oh, Charlotte with a shoulder takedown. And she's in control now against Asuka. And now right into the scissor lock here. And Charlotte flips over Asuka. And another big move there as we see Charlotte continue to wear down Asuka here. And the kip up from the Queen as Charlotte gains the momentum her team needs here early on in this matchup. Oh, and now Charlotte hung up on the top rope. And oh no, that left leg or that right leg there of Charlotte caught up on the top rope, and now Asuka with kicks right to the head, taking advantage of Charlotte.
You get out in the deep waters, and when you start out first for your team, you are guaranteed to have to last a long time in this matchup and take a ton of abuse along the way.
You know, both of these women.
And now Charlotte taken down with that leg drop to the back of her head. And now in the middle between both rings is Asuka and Charlotte. And going for a German suplex here. And Charlotte Flair with a back elbow trying to fight out of it. And now over into the next ring here as we see Charlotte jump back over the top rope. And from the middle rope, she catches a knee from Asuka.
And now they move into the ring closer to us. Here at the announce desk side.
Man, that face paint there for Asuka is some serious face paint. And now she's in control here. Charlotte still trying to get back on her feet. Now let's not forget the history between these two
incapacitate Charlotte.
And now the kicks to the chest by Asuka, continuing to wear down Charlotte Flair here in this War Games matchup. And now, wait a minute. Charlotte fighting back. Asuka ducks under the clothesline and delivers a kick. But Charlotte Flair with a big kick of her own. And she drops Asuka to the ring mat.
Increasingly fresher superstars are going to start entering the fray and throwing offense in your...
Oh yeah, the card may be super predictable. Maybe.
There's no submissions at this point in the match. We're merely at the violence and abuse stage of the match before the...
All right, thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate y'all.
Asuka and Charlotte Flair, strike after strike.
And now we see Asuka's the one striking Charlotte here with a bunch of combinations. And Charlotte's in trouble.
I personally do not like...
Asuka now running off the ropes, and Charlotte went for the clothesline. Off the ropes, Charlotte with the lariat clothesline there. And the beautiful front flip into the clothesline takes down Asuka. And now Charlotte with the woo! Slaps right to the chest. And she continues the onslaught here against Asuka. And Asuka not favoring too well as she drops down to the mat after another chop. And now picking up Asuka, Charlotte looking for a slam here. Asuka counters into a German suplex. And that connects. Oh, and a big kick to the chin of Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte was going for that fall-away slam, and Asuka was able to counter with a German suplex and then a kick to the face.
This sends both women are trying to establish...
Oh, Joe Porter, thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude.
things down, get themselves a breather, knowing full well what is coming their way over the next 30 or so minutes.
And now here we go. Up on the top rope now, Charlotte Flair in trouble. Asuka coming after her. And oh, Charlotte falls into the cage. And now Asuka beating the back of the head of Charlotte right on that steel cage. And now we got the final countdown. Who will be the next member in for War Games? And uh-oh. And now making her way to the ring, the second member of Team Rhea Ripley, it's Io Sky! And the Master of the Skies has turned into a fan favorite, but she's also very well experienced in this War Games matchup, as Io Sky becomes the second member of her team to get inside the ring for this War Games match. And now Asuka knows she's in trouble as Io Sky makes her way into the ring. She now faces Asuka. And it will be another 3 minutes before we see the next superstar make their way out to the ring. Oh, and now Io Sky going for the attack on Asuka. She ducks under a couple times with that trash can lid, I think is what it is. And now Asuka trying to fight back, kicks the gut of Io Sky. And now with the trash can lid, ducking under is Io, off the ropes. And oh, a nice moonsault backflip. And she takes out Asuka. And now Io Sky with the drop kick, dropping Asuka to the mat. And now Io Sky pumping up the crowd here as she's ready for this War Games matchup. And Io's been in at least, I believe, 3 or 4 War Games matches. And oh, hung up on the top rope now is Io Sky by Asuka. And now Asuka setting her sights here on Charlotte, catching her with a big kick to the side of the head. And now Asuka, wait a minute, behind her. Oh, Io Sky tripped up, but still was able to clothesline Asuka off the top rope. And that was a little bit sloppy there, but Io Sky still able to knock down her opponent. And now Asuka's in trouble. Io Sky with that trash can lid, or that sign, aluminum sign. And now, the Meteora with that trash can lid right to the face of Asuka. It's Io Sky, baby. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, what's going on, man? And Snarmack says Tim's better than any announcer now in any sport. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go. Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, let's go. And now we see Io Sky continuing to take down and beat down Asuka here. And now in between both rings, Io Sky looking for a maneuver here. Asuka in trouble. Oh, Io went for the DDT. Asuka blocking it as she goes for her own suplex here. But Io blocks that as well. Oh, and now, Asuka falls right on the steel platform. Face first after that toe drop. And now, after tripping Io, now Io shoving the face of Asuka right on that steel plate that covers the gap between both rings. Now we see here as the clock continues to wind down, Asuka looking for some backup here as Io Sky continues the pressure here on Asuka. Thank you, Liam. And something about nothing podcast. What's up, dude? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, brother? And now, the second member of Team Asuka making her way to the ring, Becky Lynch. And the man looks ready to deliver some punishment as she comes out with the kendo stick already in hand. Don't say it. Don't say it. Say his name and he appears. And the big kendo stick shot from Becky Lynch on Io Sky. And they continue as we see Becky just laying that kendo stick down on Io Sky. And now, the big Russian leg sweep with the kendo stick takes down Io. And now Becky Lynch is the one in charge here in this matchup. It's now 2-on-2, and oh no, Io Sky got hung up there, and now she's up, dangling off the top rope, upside down, and this is not good. This is not good. Becky Lynch. Oh, that kendo stick on Io Sky, but wait a minute. Charlotte Flair says, Becky. And these two have had a bit of a history going back a bunch of years. And now we see Becky trying to negotiate. And here we go, Charlotte and Becky Lynch going with a pinky promise here. What's happening? And Charlotte blocks the right hand from Becky. And now Becky with the right. Charlotte with the right. And they're back and forth going at it here. And these two still going back and forth with right hand after right hand. And now Charlotte Flair in control. Asuka, though, attacking Charlotte. And now the double team from Becky Lynch and Asuka. And Io Sky, gets caught by Becky Lynch. And now Asuka catches a right hand from Charlotte. And wait a minute. And Becky and Charlotte both deliver slams to their opponents. And now both of these ladies are staring down one another, and they go at it once again. And this is hilarious. A big chop there, another and another and another from Charlotte Flair, knocking down Becky Lynch. And now throwing Becky in between both rings as she rolls across to the second ring. Oh, wait a minute, there's Asuka. Going back on the attack on Charlotte Flair. And chopping at the bad knee is Becky Lynch. And the teamwork working well here from Asuka and Becky Lynch. What's up, T3649? Hope you're doing well, man. Go Bucks, baby. Go Bucks. Jey Uso versus Joe Hendry would be awesome. Hell yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Joe Hendry on Monday Night Raw anytime soon, but hey, you never know with WWE. Jay Potter's got a championship belt. Let's go. All right, as we wait for the final countdown, who will be the next member? And it's Charlotte Flair's tag team partner, making her way to the ring. The next member for Team Rhea, it's Alexa Bliss. And now Alexa Bliss inside the ring. Oh, a big shoulder takedown on Asuka. And now Asuka trying to fight back. Alexa Bliss with the big back elbow. Ducks under the kick. And now, oh no, Asuka in trouble as we see the slam there from Alexa Bliss. And Becky Lynch continuing the pressure on Charlotte Flair.
Just how effective it has been keeping Io.
Oh, and the drop kick connects right to the face of Asuka, and Alexa Bliss stepping over the body of Asuka, and now Bliss going after Becky Lynch. Oh, the big right hands to Bliss. Alexa putting it on Becky, and what big right hand. She's still not stopping, and a knee right to the chin. Oh my. And Bliss now checking on Charlotte Flair here, making sure her friend's okay. And now these two trying to get on the same page. Oh, the double team taking down Becky Lynch. And wait a minute, Asuka, catches a Russian leg sweep for her troubles. And there goes Bliss with another leg sweep taking down Becky Lynch.
In there. Once upon a time, allies of convenience formed a
And that was a double natural selection from Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Chemistry can be in this kind of matchup. Multiple bodies, multiple threats. You put your tag team on a little run.
Keith, what's going on? And now we got both women delivering haymakers up on the middle rope. And they're counting them down. Woo! And now Io Sky back in it with a couple of uppercuts to Asuka and Becky Lynch. And the clotheslines from Charlotte and Alexa. And they're taking full advantage of it here. Woohoo! And the ladies hugging it out here inside a steel cage. Not exactly what I was expecting, but hey, I mean, you get what you get, right? And now, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair going at it again as Becky's getting her face stepped on here.
Well, Charlotte made it clear, I'm out here for Alexa. And in 20 seconds, things will finally be even again at 3.
So, guys, we got the final countdown here. Now, who will be the next member of Team Asuka to make their way out to the ring? And Team Rhea Ripley getting ready here. And now making her way to the ring, the next member of Team Asuka. She's one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. One half of the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane. So Asuka's now got some backup as Kairi Sane makes her way down to the ring. And a lot of ring gear for Kairi to have to take off. I don't know what the hell she's doing with the plastic chain. That's totally plastic. So now Kairi 2-on-1 as Bliss and Charlotte, get hit by that chain, and oh man, Kairi Sane's in control. And now taking down Charlotte and Alexa. Off the ropes goes Kairi, and Charlotte got caught. And the Hurricane Rana connects. And this match has been a little sloppy from these ladies thus far, but it's still been exciting. And now the chain wrapped around the hand of Kairi Sane, and the big right hand to the chest of Alexa Bliss after using Charlotte as pretty much a jumping board. And now the kick to the chin. Kairi Sane up on the middle rope here as Io Sky tries to battle against Asuka. And now Charlotte being hung up here on the top ropes. And oh my goodness, not the way Charlotte would have wanted this match to be. Hung up on the top rope there by the legs of the Kabuki Warrior. Kairi Sane with a big elbow off the top rope, connecting to Charlotte Flair.
The smarts of Kairi Sane was not sprinting. She knew she had the advantage in hand there.
And now Asuka calling for Kairi, and Io Sky's in trouble as she kicks Kairi Sane away. Asuka trying to fight back, and oh no! Io Sky just got hit with that trash can lid, that aluminum sign, and now up on the top rope. Oh, the huge drop kick connects from Asuka to Io Sky. And now Team Asuka is the one in control. And look at the replay as Io Sky gets hit right in the gut with that aluminum sign. And now Team Rhea is laid out in the other ring as Team Asuka continues to try to deliver punishment on these ladies.
Kyrie was just trying to make amends. And now she's bought into Asuka's vicious ways. And now, look at Charlotte's team.
And oh boy, Charlotte's team chained up here. And oh, the double drop kick there from the Kabuki Warriors. Right to all three members of Team Rhea Ripley. And now Team Asuka's in complete control of this matchup.
Who's coming out imminently, having to step into this mess.
What an incredible sight here tonight.
Anytime television, thank you, man.
Stadium home of the Padres here in San Diego.
Oh, you got that right, Alfie.
Crisp evening as we await the next member of
And now we got the final countdown to the next member of the Team Rhea Ripley, I believe. And yep, the crowd goes wild and making her way to the ring. The next member on Team Rhea, she is AJ Lee. And now look at this, Becky Lynch trying to keep AJ Lee out of the cage, and AJ Lee's had enough of Becky's crap.
Becky Lynch wants to maintain the neutral numbers in there. It's 3-on-3. AJ Lee's entrance will ruin that.
Oh, and wait a minute, now AJ Lee, says, well, if you're not going to open the door, I'm going to crawl over the cage. And that's not. And Becky Lynch is getting out of dodge. And now, wait a minute, there's the Kabuki Warriors trying to attack AJ Lee, and AJ Lee battling out of it. And now from the top rope, AJ Lee, a huge crossbody takes out the Kabuki Warriors. And now she laughs in the face of Becky Lynch. And Becky looks like she's seen a ghost. And she's scared shitless. She may have shit her pants. I don't know. But now it's one-on-one. Becky goes for the clothesline. Now she's running away. And AJ Lee in pursuit, throwing Becky back in the other ring. And now head first off the top turnbuckle goes Becky Lynch. The man's in trouble. Bouncing her head off the top turnbuckle again. And skipping around the ring, feeling good, is AJ Lee. And now here we go. Thrown right into the steel cage is Becky Lynch. And this War Games is getting started. And thrown into the cage once again. AJ Lee delivering punishment. And another throw into the cage. And Becky Lynch's body's taking a beating. And the Shining Wizard connects. And AJ Lee's in control here, punishing Becky Lynch, and now up against the steel cage. But there's Kairi Sane with a big elbow in the back, knocking down AJ Lee, and now mocking AJ Lee, skipping around her. And now Kairi Sane has her eyes set on Lee. AJ Lee in trouble, thrown into the ropes, but ducking. A big flying back elbow connects, and AJ Lee with the front drop kick drops Kairi Sane. But wait a minute, there's Asuka slowly making her way into the ring to take on AJ Lee. Now this is a matchup we've never seen before.
One of those dream matches title, Cole.
Yeah, Asuka and AJ Lee missed each other by just a few months here in WWE.
Oh, and Becky Lynch with the cheap shot. And now it's a 3-on-1 assault here for Team Asuka. And there comes Team Rhea, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, and Charlotte Flair fighting back in this one, helping out their teammate.
They barely made use of it, although that may be changing before our eyes.
Yeah, Charlotte gets back in the mix. Io Sky as well. Things will leave, and again, it threw a piece here in a matter of moments.
It was just how exhaustion really is.
All right, so now everyone back to their feet. And the timer counting down as we'll see the next member for Team Asuka. Will it be Lash Legend or Nia Jax? And it is the irresistible force, Nia Jax! What the hell is she wearing?
As formidable a foe as you could.
Dude, Mr. Fulton, hope you're doing well.
Possesses zero physical.
Yeah, very unique ring attire for Nia Jax, to say the least, as she makes her way into this matchup.
Two-time world champion, was a sole survivor when she eliminated Asuka at Survivor Series back in 2018, and now she looks to dominate yet.
So now the clothesline taking down Charlotte, and now Nia throwing Alexa Bliss into the steel cage, and the headbutt to Flair, and Charlotte thrown into the steel cage as well. Oh, an irresistible force delivers the backside slam, not once but twice, into Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as they crash into the steel cage. And now Io Sky trying to go on the attack, but Nia Jax caught her, and the big right hand connects to the chin of Sky.
Wheelbarrow attack, tried to use some momentum.
And Nia Jax mocking Io Sky here as she tries to get her team back into this match.
Io Sky. Nia's just a
Oh, and wait a minute, Io Sky now caught on. Oh, climbing up on the steel cage as AJ Lee comes over and tries to help out her team. Nia Jax shoving AJ, and the big slam knocks her down. And oh, wait a minute, now Io Sky's in trouble as we see Nia Jax grabs Io Sky from the top, up on her shoulders, a huge power bomb connects. And Nia Jax shows why she's called the irresistible force, as that power is on full display here in this one.
It's a walk in the park for Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Kairi Sane, all on their
So now Asuka, Becky Lynch, Kairi Sane, all of them right back on their feet as they get ready now to continue this assault.
In an instant, if you've got an opportunity to take an advantage, even if you are Nia Jax and you've been blessed with every advantage, you take it.
What's going on, guys? Goldberg. Hell yeah, dude.
wearing down their opponents. And remember the
All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. If you guys have any big shout-outs or any wrestling questions or anything like that, make sure you guys hit me up with the super chats here so I can better see those comments stand out, everybody. What's going on, little man? Yeah, dude, we do WWE here, man. We got War Games. This is also John Cena's second to last career matchup, so we had to see it here. As we see Team Asuka continues to keep the pressure on Alexa Bliss and Team Rhea. But wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, the last member is fixing to come out here for Team Rhea. And you know who it is. Ho, ho, ho! And she's came well prepared for this matchup here. And it's Rhea Ripley making her way to the ring. Woo-hoo-hoo! With the beautiful fireworks.
I'll tell you right now, Cole, if that trash bag over her shoulder is anything like Art the Clown, full to bursting with a
And Io Sky actually had the lid to that trash can when she came out. And now Rhea Ripley's the one carrying the trash can and a couple of kendo sticks, some weapons that she wants to bring in for War Games.
the game is about to change inside a war game.
And not only is that a match.
Oh, and now a big boot there connects from Rhea Ripley. Oh, and the trash can thrown at Nia Jax. That was hilarious. And here comes Rhea, and Becky Lynch scared shitless here in this one. Priscilla, what's up?
We talked about Nia Jax changing the complexion of this matchup. Rhea Ripley does the same. Something a bit more intimidating, isn't it? Got a kendo stick wrapped in black.
Oh, and now Rhea Ripley with the black kendo stick just laying out both Kairi Sane and Asuka. And now Becky Lynch tries to stop it, but uh-oh, the big clothesline connects, picking her up again for another and going for another, but Becky tries to counter, but catches a boot to the chest, and now a big front slam there from Rhea, showing off the power, and the wild, big, shining wizard knee connects. And Rhea Ripley has her eyes set on Asuka. Asuka, though, throws Rhea Ripley over the top rope, but Rhea counters with a boot to the head. Up on the top rope, Nia Jax. Rhea, with the big missile drop kick, and takes down Nia Jax. And Rhea Ripley has her team in complete control. Kairi Sane goes for the clothesline. Rhea ducks underneath and slams down Kairi Sane.
Rhea just so dominating, so intimidating, so...
Yes, Alfie, Lash Legend will be the last member for Team Asuka.
Crown jewel against the Kabuki Warriors were victorious there in Rhea Ripley's homeland of Australia.
Now, Rhea Ripley looks like she's going for the cloverleaf, and it's locked in on Kairi Sane. And wait a minute, now the trash can going over Kairi. This doesn't look good. And now Io Sky off the ropes. Here she goes, and oh my goodness. Oh, the drop kick right to the trash can that connects to Kairi Sane. And these two pumped up, but wait a minute, Nia Jax, just took out both of them. And Nia Jax mocking Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. But wait a minute, she doesn't see Bliss. Alexa Bliss is up on the middle rope. Nia Jax in trouble, and the spinning DDT takes out Nia. And Alexa Bliss delivers a hell of a tornado DDT inside the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, the last member of Team Asuka is about to make her way into the ring. And when she finally enters the cage, War Games will finally begin.
She is the powerhouse. In her first match as an official member.
And that's right, she is considered a powerhouse. She calls herself the Bougie Bully, and she is now in her first premium live event since she got the call up to the main roster. And now making her way to the ring, the woman who could be the big difference maker for Team Asuka. It's Lash Legend! And the Bougie Bully, confident, making her way down to the ring as the other members of her team await for her to enter the steel cage. And now that she has entered, then the door has been closed. Now as they lock the cage door, War Games has officially begun! And now the referee's in the ring.
Will win War Games. Interesting, the referee now in the ring.
Heck yeah, Patricia, what's going on? Thank you. Or Priscilla.
With Becky Lynch in recent weeks. Becky calls her crooked call.
And yeah, Lash got engaged to Trick Williams. Hell yeah.
Tonight, thankfully for Becky Lynch. Although the bougie bully Lash Legend immediately dropping.
So Lash Legend, catches Alexa Bliss in midair and then uses her to take out Charlotte. And slamming down. Wait a minute. Alexa Bliss now caught with a huge sleeper hold, swinging her around the ring as Lash Legend. Bliss is in trouble.
Just an intolerable amount of power to this woman.
And now Charlotte's in trouble. Lash Legend with her hand around the throat, looking for a huge choke slam. And wow, Lash Legend really delivered a huge choke slam there to Charlotte Flair.
She would be the weak link. Smallest.
And Io Sky just got caught with a huge elbow after Lash Legend caught Io Sky mid-sky. And now Rhea Ripley looks to take on Lash Legend. And going for the big kick. Rhea Ripley counters with a right hand. And Lash with a right hand of her own. And now back and forth. And Lash with a kick to the gut. Rhea with a couple of shots to the gut as well. Ducking under a right hand. Rhea, bam, bashes the head of Lash on her knee. But wait a minute. Going for the choke slam. Rhea counters, but a huge counter back elbow from Lash Legend. And Rhea connects with a kick of her own. And now off the ropes, Rhea Ripley got caught. And a huge power bomb connected by Lash. And the big boot connects as well. And now going for the cover. And a kick at it too. And Lash Legend trying to eliminate the leader of Team Rhea. And Ripley was able to kick out of that big boot before the count of 3.
Not tonight, not against Rhea Ripley. But Ripley.
Heck yeah, dude, Priscilla. Pat coming back after the football season. I can't wait. And a big headbutt there from Rhea Ripley. She's looking for Riptide here. And wait a minute, there's Nia Jax, and she saves her teammate. And now head first into the steel cage goes Rhea Ripley. And Nia throwing Ripley into the steel cage head first once again. And now Nia using the kendo stick. Alexa Bliss trying to fight back. Charlotte Flair attacking Lash Legend. And Charlotte going with right hands as we see Bliss trying to hold that headlock on Nia. She gets thrown down, and wait a minute. Now power bombs into the steel cage. Both Alexa and Charlotte slammed head first, and the power bomb connected to both Flair and Bliss. The cover here. And AJ Lee saves her teammate in that one. And now Lash Legend sets her sights on AJ Lee as we see Lee attacking with those right hands, trying to fight back against the bigger Lash Legend. But wait a minute, Becky Lynch with the manhandle slam. And now up in the sky, Io Sky off the top rope. Just took out Becky Lynch with a moonsault. The cover here, but there's Lash Legend pulling Io Sky off her teammate.
At this point in the match to try and get a win. There's almost always something.
Dude, that would be awesome to see me on the Pat McAfee show. Let's go. Are you kidding me? That'd be a dream come true, guys. So here we go. Now off the ropes, Io Sky gets caught. Both Nia and Lash Legend looking for, a big double team move here. They've got Io in the sky and throws her. No, she just took out all of her teammates. Wow! And using Io as pretty much a battering ram, she just got thrown into Bliss, Flair, and Rhea. And now, Asuka's got Io set up for Kairi Sane's insane elbow. And now Kairi heads up to the top rope. And the big flying elbow connects the cover here. And Rhea Ripley saves her teammate from being eliminated. And that was a huge double team move there from the Kabuki Warriors. And wow, a big elbow. That got a lot of air. And now we see Rhea's in trouble as her whole team is down. Here comes Team Asuka.
Deep trouble in a 5-on-1 situation here.
And now Becky tries to go for the right hand. Rhea battling back. Nia with the headbutt. Asuka's there. Charlotte right there with Rhea. Oh, and the mist right to the face of the bougie bully. Lash Legend got caught. And now Asuka trying to figure out what happened.
Her sometime enemy, Rhea Ripley, out the way, saving her, and it's cost Lash Legend.
And now, wait a minute, Becky's in trouble. Oh, and Charlotte and Rhea now back on the attack, and Charlotte Flair saving the team leader, Rhea, here from the mist there from Asuka. And the bougie bully's in trouble, and now, suck it! The big double kick there from Charlotte to Nia. And now both her and Rhea looking for a huge suplex to Nia Jax. And now up on the top rope after the double team suplex, it's Alexa Bliss. And Twisted Bliss connects on Nia Jax. Get the cover. Get the cover. And high fives all around for Team Rhea Ripley. But wait a minute. Io Sky is up on the top of the steel cage. And oh my goodness, AJ Lee's like, I'm too short. And now Rhea just put AJ Lee on the top of her shoulders. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. And now wait a minute. Uh-oh. Vintage Io Sky in War Games, people. She's got the trash can and it's over her head. And you know what comes next? Io Sky off the top with the front flip! Oh my gosh! A swanton from the top of the steel cage with the trash can! Oh my! And now Becky Lynch is in trouble! And it's Alexa Bliss! Going for the feed DDT, and Becky Lynch gets out of dodge. And wait a minute, Becky's trying to escape the cage. That would mean her team would forfeit. But Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair say, you ain't going nowhere. Charlotte catches Becky, and now the big right hand from Bliss. And here comes Rhea Ripley with a riptide to Becky Lynch. And now AJ Lee. AJ, going for the submission hold. Becky's in trouble. Well, AJ Lee does it. She does it. And Becky Lynch has tapped out. And she has been eliminated. Oh, I guess that's it. Wow, what's up, man?
As the celebrations begin here in San Diego, from the upper hand, now with the poison mist, pass out of the way, straight into the eyes of the bougie bully Lash Legend. That was the turning point.
What a matchup there, guys. And what a classic moment there from Io Sky. She puts the trash can on and the front flip swanton bomb. Oh my goodness, dude. That was awesome. And Becky Lynch, unfortunately, meets her end from the riptide. And then AJ Lee finishes it off with the submission maneuver. And Becky Lynch will tap out. And Team Rhea Ripley gets the victory. And what an incredible way to kick off Survivor Series War Games. That was one hell of a team right there. As we see Team Rhea Ripley with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, AJ Lee, and Rhea Ripley get the victory here today.
Survivor Series watch party where you can collect throughout the
Knock it up.
Play. Coming up.
Corey, what's going on, brother? And guys, coming up next, yo boy called it. It's the Intercontinental Championship match where we will see Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the #1 contender, taking on the never seen 17, the GOAT, in his second to last match of his career. It's the GOAT, John Cena!
Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You were handed a title shot.
John Cena against Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship.
And after Dom was up to his no good tricks in Boston against John Cena, it would be Dominic Mysterio that would be the one getting caught with the big attitude adjustment from John Cena, and Cena would complete the career Grand Slam with the victory and winning the Intercontinental Championship.
So I want a rematch for my Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah, Alfie, it's going to be Gunther. I'm almost certain about that.
Survivor Series, San Diego, my home turf.
If you got the guts, you will face me and take a chance at making history.
John, I'm going to put an end to this retirement tour.
He's here! John Cena!
I am going to take back my Intercontinental Championship and be the greatest Mysterio of all time.
So now we get ready for this matchup here as Dirty Dominic Mysterio looks to get his men's Intercontinental Championship back from John Cena. But the GOAT, the never seen 17, will not be easy to beat here in his last premium live event match of his WWE career. And guys, I think we'll see John Cena get the victory here today. That's who I'm rolling with in this next matchup. But guys, who are you rolling with? Let's get the next poll going here in the chat. And welcome everybody to this live play-by-play for this WWE premium live event. It's Survivor Series War Games. Oh, listen, Aaron, I've been talking about this for a while, man. Dirty Dom's popularity is getting so massive that he's got to be a babyface sometime soon. And I've been saying this for quite a while. Both Dirty Dom and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day need to have babyface runs, man. They're way too popular. I'm hearing so many things online about how people just want the old Finn Balor theme song back. They want the old babyface Finn Balor that was very, very popular in WWE. Now, I know that heel Finn Balor was very popular in NXT, but I really do think that both him and Dominic Mysterio should become some of the baby faces of the company going forward, if you ask me. I mean, guys, even when Liv Morgan comes back, if you ask me, Liv is so popular after this injury, she should be a babyface when she comes back. So why not have Dominic do the same thing right along with her, right? What do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, guys, as we get the next poll going here for the next match, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any wrestling questions or any shout-outs you'd like to make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right. All right, here we go. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Is Nick Kerr actually joining Raw? Is it fake? I'm not exactly sure there, Nathan, but thanks for hanging out with us, guys. So I've got the next poll up, guys. Make sure you get your votes in on who you think's going to win this next matchup here, where we have Dirty Dom facing John Cena for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, I like that, Iron. Let Dom ride solo. I really like that idea, man. I think Dom will make sense to put him over and be able to say, you beat John Cena, like, wow. You know, Sir French, I agree with that. I just don't know if they will have John Cena win the title and then drop it that easily. And the reason why I say that is that my theory is that Gunther is going to be John Cena's last opponent. So what better way for Gunther to get put over than for him to become Men's Intercontinental Champion once again, defeating John Cena and ending his career like that with the loss. So you know, the thing that does disappoint me a little bit, though, is that it's starting to look like Cena's probably going to lose his final match. And I just don't know if I agree with that. And here we go. Here we go. Man, look at the beautiful setup they've got in Petco Park here for this amazing WWE Premium Live event, Survivor Series War Games. Man, The Rock returning would be so awesome. What's up, Cash? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think, Aaron, the only reason why they're going to do that, it's not to put over Gunther. I think it's just because you already seen Gunther get a big push where he also ended the career of Goldberg. So I imagine we'll probably see the same thing coming up here. Right? I would love to see The Rock return to help out Cena here in this one. That'd be so cool. Oh, yeah.
Technology to medicine and logistics. You gain world-class training while serving a mission that matters. Find your career with impact at airforce.com. Want to invite everybody to join us on the ESPN app immediately following the main event here tonight.
What's going on there, Aaron, in the chat? If you guys have any football questions, please let me know with the super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you guys for hanging out for this live play-by-play here for Survivor Series War Games from San Diego. And making his way down to the ring for this next match that's scheduled for one fall. He is the AAA Mega Champion. He is a member of the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And look at this. Accompanied to the ring by Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and
They double that amount tonight if he's successful. But what a standing ovation. Doesn't always get that, but did get it tonight here in his hometown. The women folk of San Diego must love this kid.
Well, history does not bode well for Dominic Mysterio. The championship has not changed hands here at Survivor Series in 24 years, since back in 2001. Dominic Mysterio, a fan of the San Diego Padres, been to this stadium numerous times in his life. He once threw out the first pitch here. He says in a Sporting Tribune interview that it only feels right to be here in San Diego tonight because it's all about me. It's not about John Cena.
Well, John Cena beat Dirty Dom in John Cena's hometown of Boston several weeks ago. Now, that was an impromptu matchup that Dirty Dom had no idea was coming. Grossly unfair, if you ask me, but now the favor is returned right here in Dirty Dom's hometown, where Dirty Dom has the advantage.
And Dirty Dom ready for this one.
And this match is brought to you by Angry Orchard.
And Roxanne Perez also.
Huge revenge match opportunity. This is for Dirty Dom, and add 10 more pounds back in his suitcase as he travels on around the world after tonight.
Dominic Mysterio said, I haven't even peaked yet. No moment.
So Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day accompany Dirty Dominic Mysterio to ringside. And the AAA Mega Champion gets ready to try to win back his men's Intercontinental Championship. And let's get ready, everybody. Let's soak this in. Come on. Come on. Getting goosebumps, man. I'm getting goosebumps. You guys see this? I'm getting goosebumps, dude. Come on, dude. Whew, the suspense, man. The suspense. Oh, thank you, Heidi from Iran. Appreciate you hanging out with us here today, man. You must be a big WWE fan. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today, guys. Reed Hawkins, what's up, man? All right, let's get ready for this, guys. The anticipation's killing me. Yeah! Let's go! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. My time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise, what I'm shining now. You can't see me. The time is now. In case you forgot, I fell off. I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money tack now, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise through it bid. Business, I lend this, it's automatic. I witness, so you hear them schools, you finish. A soldier, and that's the under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on the chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you're breaking it, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on like I'm part of the jail. I slaughter them stale. Competition, I got the old block wishing they could run with my division, but they're going fishing. No way, get your borehole straight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. And any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop the whole clan and lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. So my time is now, and the last time is now, people. And now making his way to the ring for this next match, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. and giving the little homage to Stu, the camera guy, and running down to the ring. He's the never seen 17 from Boston, Massachusetts, or I should say Bloomsbury, Massachusetts. He is the men's Intercontinental Champion, the GOAT, John Cena! Oh, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5-pound Connie's bunny bass, tant with a gold tee. It's a road dance and victory step. John Cena trademark, y'all was sitching my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all was so and talk about the threads you make but don't know the recipe for dildos hanging up in all your photos. That's a no-no. Come on! Woo! Let's go, baby! If you're in the joint, then you gotta get it loud. And if you're in the joint, then you gotta make it loud. And everybody in the club, make it loud. And let me hear some noise from the crowd. Wow, can you imagine being there, seeing this match take place? I mean, guys, we're witnessing history here, man. And they are certainly taking their time, letting the WWE Universe really take this one in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, Reed, good prediction.
And is for the
Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing first, the challenger, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Triple A
Mega Champion,
Dirty
Dominic
Dominic
Mysterio.
and his opponent, he is the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, celebrating with each and every one of you here tonight in San Diego, one final time, the last real champion,
John Cena!
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 177th and final time.
Yeah, Brody, they got beat up today, Michigan did. That offense couldn't do nothing against that very, very tough Ohio State Buckeyes defense. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our next matchup here tonight. Make sure you guys get your votes in here on Tim Reynolds Show as we get ready for this Intercontinental Championship matchup. And the bell is rung as we get ready. We are underway here in San Diego.
The Intercontinental title against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dominic, of course, adorned in his usual purple, white, black Cena.
And you see here Cena taking his time. And him and Dominic also taking their time to fill each other out. And to see who's going to start this match off first.
And Wade, it's going to be interesting to see how Dominic Mysterio responds. I mean, it's been an emotional week.
So a nice headlock here from Cena on Dominic. And a big headlock takedown there for Cena. Nice move there. Dominic in some trouble here early on. Mr. Elephant, what's up, brother? Sorry to hear about the Lions. And now Dirty Dominic makes his way back to his feet here in this one. And now here we go off the ropes. Cena, just got tripped up by Roxanne Perez. And already the people at ringside making a hell of a difference here for Dominic. And Roxanne Perez takes down John Cena. And now Dirty Dom gloating instead of keeping the pressure on Cena. And now right hand to Cena drops him down as we see Dirty Dom try to keep the pressure on here early on. And another right hand knocks down Cena.
So it makes sense that Dirty Dom has got a couple of power women on the outside in Roxanne and Raquel.
John Cena, the greatest of all time.
And Dirty Dom once again taunting Cena.
All-time greats, 1990 at Survivor Series, The Undertaker, who has 13 wins in this event, the most of all.
And now after the counter, a couple of right hands. And a poke to the eye by Mysterio. And Dirty Dom. And wait a minute, Raquel Rodriguez with the right hand on Cena. And already these two women are attacking the men's Intercontinental Champion. And a kick out at 2 from Cena. What's John to do here, man? He's outnumbered here in this one. Thank you, Joshua. Hope you're doing good, buddy. And a nice suplex. And now Dirty Dom going for the vintage Three Amigos, patented by Eddie Guerrero. And the late, great Eddie Guerrero, as we see here, Dirty Dom paying homage to Guerrero and also taunting John Cena with another suplex. And the cover here and a kick out at 2.
How important was it for John Cena, Wade, back in Boston, his hometown, to finally win the one championship that has eluded him?
And we see here Dirty Dom in complete control of this matchup, especially with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez helping them out ringside. So now Dirty Dom with the right hand on Cena, and he's trying to keep the pressure on here.
Snot-nosed, arrogant, and certainly a little too big for his boots. He wanted to put Dirty Dom in his place.
And now Dom just delivering kicks right to the gut of Cena in the corner. And the crowd getting to Dominic. And now Cena fighting back with right hand after right hand. Now off the ropes goes Dominic. And he rolls outside the ring after that one. And now, Cena in pursuit. But Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez are in the way. And what's Cena to do now? And no, Dirty Dom with the cheap shot. And now John Cena's in trouble as Dirty Dominic Mysterio's in complete control. Alfie, please let Liv Morgan return. Please, dude. We need Liv back in WWE, that's for sure. And you can see Dirty Dom getting very, very frustrated here as he tries to keep the crowd noise from getting to him. And now Cena's head bounced off the announcer's table. And Dirty Dom in complete control. Cena's in trouble now. And now Cena, head thrown off of the ring apron and now bounced off the announcer's table once again.
Him and his legacy.
Keeping a very close eye on the referee. However, the referee's a long way away with that additional ring for the War Games matches. Of course, that extra ring is not legal here today.
Well, Dom's got to stop worrying about the crowd being all over him tonight. He's got to refocus on.
Dude, it'd be so cool just read with Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez on the sidelines here ringside. You almost think it's a good setup to let Liv Morgan return here. I just don't know if they'll actually do it. And now Dirty Dom up on the ring apron here. Oh, no, and rolling for the Hurricane Rana. But Big John Cena counters, and he just planted Dirty Dom.
I'll tell you right now, I was another look. He was grabbing the shoulder. I'm not sure if it was a shoulder or a neck. That was eerily similar to something that happened on Raw this past week. That was called in the Penta match.
And now Cena back inside the ring as Dirty Dom looks like he may have hurt his shoulder here. And the referee checking on him here. You got to hope that he's okay. And oh, man. And you see there Dominic Mysterio falling on top of his head, landing on his shoulder.
Well, John talking to Chad Patton about the situation, whether Dom can continue or not.
And now Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez checking on Dominic Mysterio. And this does not... And uh-oh. We're getting medics here possibly for Dirty Dom. And this may not be a good sign. I don't know if this is Dom playing possum or what maybe this could be. And you see here off of the ring barrier, and yeah, he does land a little awkwardly on his shoulder and neck area. But wait a minute, Raquel Rodriguez in the ring with a huge bomb! And Roxanne Perez taunting John Cena. What is this? And Pop Rocks connected to Cena. What is going on? The ref is checking on Dirty Dominic here. And now there's Dirty Dom. He was faking it the whole time. Off the ropes. The 619 connects. And oh no, Dirty Dom from the top rope. And now the frog splash connects. The cover here. And look at this. The referee is not even making the count. And he is taunting and yelling at Dominic Mysterio. And Dirty Dom can't believe it.
Now Roxanne and Raquel. I mean, this match should be over. We should have a new Intercontinental champion. Roxanne should be sent back to the locker room.
And the referee just sent Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez packing, as he didn't even count for Dirty Dom after that frog splash. And now Dominic Mysterio can't believe what's happening here. After the huge powerbomb by Raquel and Roxanne with the Pop Rocks, the 619 connected, and then the frog splash from Dirty Dom. But the referee didn't even count. And wow, talk about fair game. What the heck is going on, man? This is on ESPN's app, Joshua. And look at that, United fan says, Y2J, please. And now the shoulder tackle from Cena. And another shoulder tackle. And Dom up, but he's going to be slammed down. And you know what time it is. One last time here in San Diego on a WWE PLE. And here we go. You can't see me. And the 5-knuckle shuffle connects from Cena to Dominic Mysterio. And up on the shoulders goes Dominic. But wait a minute, the roll through, the cover, and a kick out at 2. But wait a minute, Cena connects with the STFU. The STF is locked in. The STF is locked in. And Dom trying to get to the bottom rope, and he does. Thank you guys for all your kind comments. Appreciate you, appreciate you.
This is clinging on for dear life as Dirty Dom is now not again to the boots.
Oh, and now look at this as we see Dirty Dom trying to take the boot. Oh, and he unzipped the boot, and Cena pulls it off. And now, oh, Dom hangs up Cena on the middle rope, and Dom going for the 619, and it connects. And now Dominic up on the top rope here. Mysterio, the frog splash connects to Cena. The cover and a kick out at 2. Cena kicked out and kicked out. Oh my goodness.
I thought Dom had won it, then he lost it, then he won it again.
Yeah, Casey, they had the women's War Game match first.
Over 45,000 looking on tonight. John Cena's farewell.
And now we see Dirty Dom's the one in control here as Dominic Mysterio tries to put his boot back on. And now, wait a minute, John Cena has him on his shoulders, and the Attitude Adjustment connects, the cover, and a kick out at 2. And that close, so close from retaining the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dom almost got caught slipping on that one. A beautiful AA of the Attitude Adjustment connects, but Dominic Mysterio's able to kick out at 2. Team Rhea Ripley won the Women's War Game match. It was AJ Lee who forced Becky Lynch to tap out to get the victory. What's up, BHW Gaming? What's your opinion on Jacoby Brissett? A very, very good veteran quarterback in the NFL. So a big right hand from Cena, and then a big right hand from Dom. Cena responds with a right hand. Dominic with the right hand to the face. And now Cena with the right hand to the forehead. And now Cena trying to battle back. Another right hand from Dominic. And Cena with the right punch to the gut. And now ducking onto the clothesline, Cena. Another shoulder tackle connects. And wait a minute. The referee just got taken out by Cena. And And now Dirty Dom. Got caught. And the STF by John Cena. Dominic in the middle of the ring. But there's no referee. Cena trying to force Dirty Dom to tap. And wait a minute. Here comes JD McDonough in the Judgment Day. And they're now attacking John Cena. What is going on here? Finn Balor, JD McDonough, now there to try to help out Dominic Mysterio. Cena needs some help out here, guys. Someone's got to do something about this. Come on. JD McDonough and Finn Balor having their way here with John Cena. And now, wait a minute, Cena got the knees up, and now Finn Balor went for the coup de grace, and Cena's able to get out of the way, and now, the slam into both of them in the corner, and now, wait a minute, Cena sees an opportunity, and no, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, up on the shoulders of John Cena, no way, it's gonna be a double attitude adjustment! Oh my goodness! Oh my! The double AA connects to Finn Balor and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day.
Doesn't want to hang on. And now Dominic Mysterio. What does he have in that dirty, wicked mind of his?
All thoughts lead to gold for Dirty.
And Dirty Dominic Mysterio has got the title belt now with the referee still laid out. What's Dirty Dom up to here?
This will allow Dominic to use the belt as a weapon. John Cena has no idea what is happening behind him as Dominic Mysterio lies in wait.
And now Mysterio in the ring. Cena back to his feet. He ducks under what would have been a title hit. And the Attitude Adjustment connects. But there's no referee. Cena asking for a ref here.
Official to make their way down. That is a long
Bow! And look who's back. It's Liv Morgan. Woo! Liv is here! Liv is here! And Cena can't believe it And here comes Liv Morgan. And uh-oh, Dom's in trouble. I think Dom's in big trouble. Liv's back, and she doesn't look too happy with Dominic. Dominic thinks he's going to get a warm welcome, but I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Oh, and she just slapped the hell out of Dominic Mysterio. And now Cena laughing at Dirty Dom. And Liv Morgan hugs John Cena? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, Liv Morgan with the low blow. And now, oh no, she's helping out. Oh, the 619. And now the title belt to the head of Cena. And Liv Morgan helps Dom hit the frog splash. And now the cover. Liv Morgan trying to get the referee back inside the ring. The cover here. Not like this. And that's the 3 count.
Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Wow. Wow. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. Liv Morgan distracts John Cena, delivers a low blow, and it was planned out. The entire Judgment Day takes out John Cena, and now Dirty Dom is your new Men's Intercontinental Champion. And that is the biggest win of Dirty Dominic's career as he takes out the GOAT, John Cena. And Cena, unfortunately, the numbers games really caught up with the superstar who had no backup here. And every member of Judgment Day delivered a beating and a beatdown on John Cena. But it wasn't until Liv Morgan came out and the slap to Dominic Mysterio, and Cena had no clue what was happening. Liv hugs Cena, and you could see the facial expression change on Liv Morgan, and she would deliver the low blow right to Cena. And that low blow would lead to the 619 connecting. The title used across the face of Cena by Liv Morgan, and the frog splash to finish it off. And Dirty Dom gets the victory here over John Cena. What's up, JAEF?
And Liv Morgan by his side. The future is now for the new Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio.
Mysterio of all time. 2-time.
Wow. Oh, yeah, Tyler, I definitely still think it's going to be Cena versus Gunther in Cena's final match. But, man, just hate seeing Cena lose so much, man. Well, thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Marcus, thank you, man. What's going on? Hi, buddy. Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. I think I'm going to cry.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you're feeling right now, is John Cena legs at a premium live event for the very final time in his career. Imagine what you're going to feel 2 weeks from tonight.
And that's right, guys. 2 weeks from tonight, it will be the final match in the historic career of the GOAT, John Cena. As we find out over the next couple of weeks, who will be the man to face Cena in his final match at Saturday night's main event?
Saturday night main event. The GOAT's one last time.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5-pounder Coney's buddy band team bands with a goatee. It's a road dance, a victory step. John Cena trademark, y'all assisting my rap. Talking about John Cena, y'all the trademark. I'm talking about the so-so. Damn. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, man. I wasn't expecting all of Judgment Day to be involved. I thought for sure Liv Morgan was coming back with Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez coming out there to start the whole thing. But, man, I didn't think Liv would help out Dirty Dom. But, hey, that's what they do. They keep you guessing, right? They keep you guessing. Wow, what a match, guys. What a match. All right. As we get ready, guys, coming up next will be the matchup here for the Women's World Championship, where we'll see the WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella go one-on-one with Stephanie Vaquer as she defends the Women's World Championship. Oh, Scattaboo with the happy win, Ohio State. Yeah, the Buckeyes got a big win today, guys. Yeah, Tyler, it is what it is, you know. Woo! All right. So we're just waiting to get to the next match. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Aaron, I think a lot of people thought that the Dirty Dom was actually really hurt. What I still think is crazy is that the referee actually didn't even count when Dom faked that injury. He just literally told him, like, what are you doing? Get the hell up. You're faking a shoulder injury, and you two trying to help him out? Get him out of here. All right, guys. If you have any football questions, or I should say any wrestling questions, let me know with those super chats here. If you guys just have any shout outs you'd like to make, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Got to take a quick restroom break. Whew. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh, holy guacamole. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee. All right, all right. We're back. We're back. We're back. That was a big one. All right, all right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Whew, okay. All right, we are back. All right, so what's going on? So JAEF, so it says, what is wrestling? I honestly don't watch. I don't even really know what it is. I know they're just like fighting each other. So wrestling is pretty much like a storyline based business where we've got rivalries and competitors sort of going after each other with enemies or allies and that sort of deal. I wrestled in high school, so I know the ins and outs of exactly what they're doing in the ring to try to make the wrestling happen, if you will. It's almost like a choreography dance or a big movie set, if you will. But wrestling takes a lot of athleticism, so you have pretty much like a sport like gymnastics or even something like dancing or Broadway shows, and then athleticism and sports in general. You mix all of that into one, and that's pretty much what you get. Serial Movement, what's up, man? Welcome back. Facts by DIP, welcome back. Dude, we've also got Whip Hero, one of our members, back in the chat. What's going on, man? I don't watch WWE, but I also do like watching you cast NFL games, so why not listen and talk about it? Whip Hero, appreciate you, man. And we go Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest. Man, that's War Pigs is the official theme song here of War Games. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, Facts by DIP. It's so good to see you, man. Welcome back, dude. Jack, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat as well. And guys, while you're here, make sure you please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Liv Morgan's return was insane, dude. Yeah, Whip here, I think you got gifted by one of our other members, Corey. Buddha is what I call him. I know, Facts by TIP. I can't believe that they let John Cena lose. All right, and the next match here is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's World Championship. And first, making her way to the ring, born in San Diego, California, she was part of the 2020 class of the WWE Hall of Fame. She is the #1 contender, and she is Nikki Bella! And if there is one female superstar that I have not been a big fan of, it is this woman right here. And some of you may ask why. And really the honest reason is a shitty attitude. The way she treated John Cena was bullshit, especially after he proposed to her at WrestleMania. I've always not liked that when it comes to her. And honestly, guys, her making a return here and trying to go on this WWE Championship run, I think is kind of pointless in my opinion, because there is way too many female WWE talents coming up in the WWE right now for Nikki Bella to be the one who's taking a spot away from somebody in the spotlight. If you ask me, Nikki Bella is far from deserving of a WWE Women's title shot. But hey, she gets one here tonight in her hometown, but I'm expecting Stephanie Valkyrie to put belt to ass here today. All facts by DIP says Stephanie gonna win. Yeah, Serial Movement got some new WWE gear for my birthday, so you guys will start seeing that as we start doing the WWE live streams coming up towards the end of the football season. And now making her way to the ring, she is the WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer! And the one they call El Prada makes her way to the ring here in this one.
She is a dark angel, known as La Chimera, the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
And 70 days as the Women's World Champion, she was the winningest superstar in 2025 with 27 wins this year. And she's also the 2025 Women's Crown Jewel Champion.
For the first time in WWE, inside a stadium, in front of over 45,000.
Oh, Whip Hero, absolutely, Dan. Actually, WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was my favorite wrestling game back in the day. Thank you, Aaron, for keeping everybody up to date on what's happening here with the premium live event. We've seen the Women's War Game match kick us off as Team Rhea Ripley got the victory in that one. And then Dirty Dom defeated John Cena to win back his men's Intercontinental Championship thanks to the help of Judgment Day and the return of Liv Morgan.
Closer and closer to what you really want. That is the prize on the left shoulder of last.
Serial Movement, I appreciate that, man, but I actually don't have the WWE 2K25 game, and probably wouldn't be very good at it. Plus, I don't really have a way to stream my video games at the moment, so I'll have to wait till I can get a converter or get something to do that with. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on this live play-by-play for this premium live event, Survivor Series War Games.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Women's World Championship.
All right, guys, so please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions, please hit me up. Or any wrestling questions, please hit me up with the super chats here, guys. Tim, did you see the Boston chant Nikki got? Dude, they were so bad, dude. Aaron, those chants in Boston were hilarious. But also, let me ask you this, guys, and this is just my personal opinion on this, okay? Who was the genius that came up with the fact, hey, let's bring Nikki Bella in for a last run for her at the same time that John Cena is retiring? Like, is that not just a little bit disrespectful to John Cena and his retirement tour? That he's had to be around Nikki Bella, who's trying to make this championship run that she absolutely does not deserve. So, yeah.
Took some of those remarks to heart with this new attitude. The fact that she wants to.
I think she's going to wrestle full-time, Serial Movement. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. She's got to get put in the storyline first, so. No, Jamal, Big E will not be returning to a WWE ring anytime soon. And now the cheap shot from Nikki Bella as the bell rings, and now the challenger is right on the attack here on the champion. And now Nikki Bella with the knee to the back of the head as she's got the throat on the bottom rope here of Stephanie Vaquer.
Away momentarily, and Nikki Bella pounced on the champion. Remember, Nikki is a two-time Divas champion. At one point, held that title for 300 days in her career. And now Stephanie with a drop kick.
And a nice drop kick by Stephanie, and now Nikki Bella's in trouble, bashing the head of Nikki Bella off the turnbuckles in the corner. And now Vaquer throwing Nikki Bella into the middle of the ring, and Vaquer off the ropes, and the big leg drop connects.
Era that Nikki Bella came up in. It's going to be telling tonight if that toughness of Nikki Bella leads her to the goal.
Well, you never can tell what's going to happen over the next few years in Stephanie McMahon's career, but you got to admit, if she keeps it up, she'll be a Hall of Famer one day, much like Nikki Bella.
No doubt about it. It's been a fantastic 12 months from Stephanie McMahon. The difference being it has been a fantastic...
Yeah, Whip Hero, it is scripted, but it's like a really good movie, but with athleticism.
She's going to take the fight right to her.
You know, like these moves can really hurt people. And now, oh, Nikki Bella rolls out of the way. And now in retreat is Nikki Bella. And in pursuit is Stephanie Valkyrie. And now Nikki Bella trying to regroup here. Going after Stephanie, but a big right hand as Valkyrie blocks the attempted right hand of Bella. Bashing her hand, or her head, I should say, off the ring apron. And now throwing her into the announcer's table. And now Valkyrie trying to go after Nikki Bella, trying to get her back inside the ring.
Perhaps mentor Nikki Bella.
Wait, think about it. I mean, she was stabbed in the back. She trusted Nikki. Nikki saying all the right things.
Oh, and going for the big knee there, but Nikki Bella able to roll out of the way, and now Valkyrie's hurt. Oh, and the big bulldog connects from Nikki Bella outside the ring. And now the number one contender has this match in control. Hell yeah, Robert. Love Pat McAfee, dude.
In order to win the title tonight.
So Nikki Bella now taunting the crowd here in San Diego. And now the shoulder thrust from Nikki Bella in the corner as she continues to taunt the champion here. And Valkyrie's in trouble. A nice suplex connected from Nikki Bella. The cover here. And a kick out at 1 from Stephanie.
Just in a few short months. I mean, she beat Io Sky, probably the best wrestler on the planet today, right? She knocked off.
And Nikki Bella continues to pounce on Stephanie Valkyrie with those right elbows. And now she is taunting the crowd, taking her time when she should be delivering more punishment to the champion. But instead here now we see a bit of a submission maneuver here, locking the arms across the neck of Stephanie Valkyrie as Nikki Bella looks to gain control of this matchup.
You are way too good, way too important, and have way too much left in the tank to be...
Dude, Whip Hero, that's awesome, man. Oh, and now a big takedown there from Nikki Bella, slamming the head of Stephanie Valkyrie off the mat. And now, Nikki in complete control as she tries to finish this one off here.
Do you know who I am?
So what changed, Wade?
Hell yeah, I need a beer, man. Let's go. And now, uh-oh, Valkyrie with the counter, kicking Nikki Bella right in the chin. And oh, Bella with the counter here. Oh, went for the neck breaker, that the knee connects to the head of the champion. And another bulldog there from Nikki Bella. And seriously, guys, this is like the crappiest match thus far.
Weaknesses that are being fully exploited now by the Hall of Famer, who really has found a new gear so far this evening.
Nikki Bella has just completely slowed the pace, completely dominated.
So now Nikki Bella back on the attack, and now she's just on the back of the head of Stephanie Valkyrie, scissor locking it in the throat of Stephanie Valkyrie is on that middle rope. But yeah, this is pretty lame. Does anybody want to talk about anything else right now while we watch this lame-ass match right now? And now Valkyrie up on the shoulders of Nikki Bella. Nikki looking for a maneuver here. She places Stephanie Valkyrie up on the top rope. And the right hand connects. But wait a minute. Valkyrie got the armbar locked in over the top rope. Nikki Bella in trouble. And Valkyrie is forced to break the hold at 5. And now Nikki Bella moving out of the way at the last second. And oh, a spine buster. That was actually a really good spine buster there from Nikki Bella. And she's now back in control. And Stephanie looks a little beat up there after that. No way. Nikki, don't do this. You're gonna do this terribly. Uh-oh, and there's the counter, the roll-up, and a kick out at 2. And now Valkyr has Nikki Bella slamming her down onto the mat. And uh-oh. Hey, Nikki, guess what time it is? Yeah, it's everyone's favorite move in WWE, including Booker T. And here it comes. But wait a minute. Nikki Bella, a nice move there as she rolls to the bottom rope. A good veteran move there by Nikki Bella. And that forces Valkyr to have to break the hold. And now Nikki, hangs Stephanie up on the top rope. Throat first goes the champion, and now she's in trouble. Nikki Bella back in the ring. And a big super kick connects to Nikki Bella, knocking the #1 contender down on the mat. And now both women laid down on the mat here. Who will be the first to regain momentum in this matchup?
Focus locked on one person. The person you are trying to dethrone.
Stephanie with a headbutt. Aggressiveness of both women here in this championship match tonight.
This is where it gets down.
And now the headbutt from Valkyr on Nikki Bella. And the right hand, the kick, the combination headbutt connects. And a big clothesline from Valkyr. Nikki Bella takes another clothesline, knocking her down. She's back up, ducking under the clothesline is Valkyr. And a big suplex, a snapmare suplex connects. And now Valkyr off the ropes. Nikki Bella got caught. And the roll up here, nice. And a kick out at 2. And you can already sloppy wrestling going on by Nikki Bella. She's not been one of those wrestlers, those female wrestlers, that's been really good with counters and quick maneuvers. So now Valkyr in the corner. Catches a boot. But Valkyr takes it in the chin and just stares at Nikki Bella. And now grabbing her leg. Nikki Bella taken down with the Russian leg sweep. And that right knee of Nikki Bella looks to be hurt. And that could be the opening Stephanie Valkyr needed. And now looking to possibly end this matchup here. Planting Nikki Bella with that backbreaker. The cover and a kick out at 2.
Easily in this kind of match, but that is a hard landing for Bella.
And that was a tough landing there for Nikki Bella.
Now Bella's starting to struggle.
An incredible scene tonight. Over 45,000 at Survivor
And now we
Series.
see here, a big counter right elbow from Nikki Bella. And now Stephanie looks like she's in trouble as Bella's taunting to the crowd here, possibly looking for a finisher. What's she doing? She's got Stephanie on her shoulders, but she counters. Bella in the corner, but Stephanie rolls through, and a big clothesline in the corner to Nikki Bella. And now, Valkyr with the Meteora in the corner. And an excellent move there from the champion. And that could be the beginning of the end for Nikki Bella. And now up on the top rope. Wait a minute. A beautiful counter. And Stephanie Valkyr lands face first on the mat. And a beautiful stepped up enziguri from the middle rope connects from the challenger. And now looking for a maneuver. Putting Stephanie up on her shoulders. And the spinning neck breaker connects. The cover here. And Valkyr gets her leg on the rope.
That is the one thing you cannot do.
And Nikki Bella angry at the referee, but she should be angry at herself for not getting Stephanie Valkyr near the middle of the ring. So now this sets up here for Nikki Bella to choke back on the attack on the outside apron. A couple of right elbows connect to the champion. Valkyr, Stephanie Valkyr in trouble here. And the kick to the gut. And the headbutt connects. Nikki Bella knocked off the ring apron. Valkyr, went for the kick. Nikki Bella counters. Valkyr could be in trouble here. She's hanging on to the ropes for desperate. And now, wait a minute, what's this? The stop, the big knee right to the throat of Nikki Bella. That was a hell of a move by the champion.
As they come, driving the The win out of Nikki Bella.
And now, Nikki Bella planted right on top of the announcer's table. And yeah, Michael, I guess you don't like movies, do you? So now here we go. And wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? The Devil's Kiss on top of the announcer's table. Nikki Bella in trouble. And where's Booker T when you need him? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. And the Devil's Kiss connects on the announcer's table. And now Stephanie Vaquer needs to get Nikki Bella back inside the ring. And she does. And the champion now back on the pursuit. Nikki Bella is in trouble. And wait a minute. A nice counter, a slap to the face of the champion. And Bella got slapped right back. And now Vaquer has got Bella, with the backside slam. And now Nikki's in trouble. And wait a minute. Stephanie Vaquer, the Devil's Kiss yet again. Oh my goodness gracious. Heck yeah, Kathy, the Gators upset the USF, the FSU Seminoles. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 Gators. Go, go, go. And now, wait a minute, Stephanie on the top rope. Going for the corkscrew suplex. The cover here. And the victory goes to Stephanie Vaquer. And the corkscrew senton splash from the top rope puts away a WWE Hall of Famer and still your WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
Another test pass by the champ.
So wait, I've never been this.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about that, Whip Hero.
The smile has not left your face ever since. But there will be a smile on the face of Nikki Bella for a long time after taking this much punishment on our announced desk. Remember, this was just the first of 2 Devil's Kiss applications to the face of Nikki Bella, who just looked like a corpse at this point, and perhaps even straight after that move could have been pinned, but why not ensure the victory with this corkscrew splash? And Stephanie Vaquer's Arsenal clearly knows no bounds. She can do it all. Hard-hitting.
And that was a beautiful move by the champion to get the victory over Nikki Bella. Hey, that's definitely going to be the worst match of the night, that's for sure.
To her resume, the women's world champion on top of the world.
Hey man,
There's the New Day backstage.
morning again. It's been non-stop lately.
Yes, I'm grieving.
I should be grieving too. The tag team division is still done for.
Without you two as the champs, it's been dead for a long time.
But I'm also grieving the loss of your top position on the leaderboards on this Super Showdown on WWE Supercard.
No!
Check it out.
That's it right there. Ah, come on, man. You know this is funny, y'all.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is hilarious.
Woo! Super Showdown mode is live in WWE Supercard. Now, and thank God for that.
The unleashed moment
Oh boy, that was crazy. Yikes.
and ABV, a flavor that hits hard. Light up.
Oh boy, okay.
A end to this awful losing streak. Michigan, go Bucks.
Matt Rife saying F Michigan. He was at the game here today rooting on the Buckeyes. Damn.
one more match remaining. John Cena, who is celebrated here tonight in this final premium live event match.
You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise we're shining now. Fell off. Still hot. Lucky shell off. The money stacked next. Plus we can't turn the sweat off. The franchise through the big business. I did this is automatic. I witnessed so you hear them scores finish. Soldier. And that's right, guys. It'll be Gunther versus Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso versus LA Knight in the semifinals of the Last Time Is Now tournament. And Saturday night's main event will feature John Cena's final match in Washington, D.C. on December 13th. And that's when we will find out who the last opponent will be for John Cena.
There's really nothing more to say, except we are going to war.
All right, all right, all right. Whoop, 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 whoop. And go Gators, go Gators, go Gators. And hey, it may not have been the season we wanted to, Florida fans, but you know what? Still pretty dang good getting the win against FSU, your rival, at the end of the year. Yeah, Alfie, we're about to find out, man. Hey. Joshua says OSU is better. Of course he does. Of course he does. Yeah, Big E, unfortunately, probably is never going to come back based on what his neck injury was. It's so unfortunate for him, man. All right, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. If you guys have any wrestling questions or any shout-outs you want me to make sure you guys hit me up with the Super Chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. If not, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, waiting to get back here from commercial break. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Hey. All right, guys. Still got a couple more minutes on the commercial breaks here.
King of the luchador. What did I tell you? Dirty Dom. King of the luchadores. Apparently, someone who's never seen 17 now got beaten by a two-time Intercontinental champion. Thanks to my güerita.
Salud.
Welcome back.
We are so back.
Oh boy, now it's a big message there from Liv Morgan and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Look at this Whip Hero still believing his Jags, man. I like it, I like it. I like it. Who's the best team in the SEC? That's a tough one, man, to figure out. I mean, I think Georgia's probably got the best defense, but I don't trust their offense. So I don't know, man, to be honest with you. I think there's just a lot of good teams in the SEC this year. Hey, come on, commercials. Hate the commercials. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens going forward now with the Judgment Day, right? That's what I think everyone's going to be looking forward to on Monday Night Raw, is what's going to happen now with this new Judgment Day sort of demographic here. Heck yeah, Scatterboo. Let's go, brother.
All weekend. Individual event tickets on sale Friday.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Texas has got 3 losses. I don't see them making the college football playoff. Hey.
As we prepare for our main event.
All right, guys, we get ready for the main event here tonight. It's the Men's War Games matchup.
In disguise. John Wayne Gacy streaming now only on Peacock. Wonderful rendition of the national anthem as we kicked off the show tonight. Cassie B, San Diego native recording artist and a huge WWE fan. J.O.P., the lead singer and frontman of the regional Mexican band. Marissa Regina is here.
Heck yeah, Keith, my local. Oh, and there's Danielle. It's Topanga. Topanga's here at WWE. Woo! What's up, Danielle? Holy crap, that was cool. Hey, Keith, what's going on, man? He says, hey, Tim, Florida Gators won. Hey, come on, Keith. Hey. Hey, that was pretty much our bowl game this year, man. Only 4 wins this season. That is tough for a Florida Gator fan. But hey, it's not too bad when you get to beat FSU.
You guys are about to be doing even better because Xfinity wanted to guarantee that you guys have an amazing time tonight. So, on their behalf, your seats are upgraded.
You kidding me?
Yeah, you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, let's get a picture. All right.
Well, as Roxanne said, tonight, surprise seat upgrades.
And look at that, seat upgrades for a couple of lucky WWE fans. They got to meet Roxanne Perez as well. That's pretty dang cool. So thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, guys, also to hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any shout outs, any wrestling questions you guys want me to answer, I really appreciate all the love and support here, guys, on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys also go check out my channel memberships that are live on my YouTube channel right now. We're starting to get a lot of new members now on Tim Reynolds Show.
Tonight here at Petco Park, we have set a new Survivor Series attendance record of 46,016. San Diego and WWE
Wow.
Universe, we thank you.
And the WWE Universe sets a new Survivor Series attendance record with over 46,000 people in attendance here at Petco Park.
And this is the largest crowd of all time.
Whip Hero, I got to tell you, I like Texas Tech's chances. I really do. That defense is pretty good for them, but they got to get through probably what's going to be a tough bracket, I believe, for Texas Tech, depending on where they're seated.
Post-show, available, of course, on on the ESPN app. Also, the Survivor Series recap comes your way tomorrow morning wherever you get your podcast. Megan Morant, Sam Roberts will break every.
You're right about that, Alfie. This main event's going to be very wicked.
I'm ready to watch other people go to war. Come on, let's not get crazy.
I would have to agree with you there, man. What's up, Cool? Thank you for the 100 in the chat. Thank you, brother.
My friends to the fire, which means I'm next. Through the flames. T-minus 10 seconds. I think all of you can feed the fishes. Proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah. You build them, and I'll beat them.
At War Games, count me in.
McIntyre is suspended.
I'm allowed to take any talent under WWE contract.
And what we will see here in the main event of WWE Survivor Series could most certainly be considered one of the biggest main events in wrestling history, especially with how stacked both of these teams are. All right, let's get our poll going here.
It's the men's War Games match. One member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the ring. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins.
Oh, yeah.
War Games begins. If anyone leaves the cage, they forfeit for their team. The only way to win the match is by pinfall
Or submission.
This is a WWE All-Star game tonight.
Yeah! It looks like we know who's going to kick us off here. It's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion. As we see, this main event match is scheduled for one fall, and it is the men's War Games matchup. And introducing first, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. And after his wife AJ Lee got the victory in the first War Games match here to kick off Survivor Series, now CM Punk will kick things off for his team.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
It has been quite the
And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk as he makes his way to the ring. The fans here in San Diego, California, pumped up and ready to see what this War Games main event matchup has in store for all of us here tonight.
CM Punk, an absolute legend in this industry, the World Heavyweight Champ, leading the charge from the very front.
And much like his wife earlier tonight, CM Punk entering the ring by climbing to the top of the cage.
Well, the door was wide open, but CM Punk ain't the kind of guy to do things the easy way, is he?
And CM Punk entering the ring the same way that his wife AJ Lee did, climbing over top of the cage to enter this matchup. Now the question still remains, who will start the match for the other team here in this one?
War Games.
A little window into the psyche of a competitor who takes the option of kicking things off.
Only you can set me free. Yeah, it's clobbering time. And isn't it a beautiful day here in San Diego, California, or what?
2011, he beat Alberto Del Rio to win a world championship. In 2012, he beat John Cena and Ryback. That was the night that the Shield, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins would make their emergence, would make their debut here in WWE at Survivor Series.
Uh-oh! Look who's coming out to get us kicked off here in this one. And they call him the Unbreakable Badass, Braun Breaker!
Representing the Vision, Braun Breaker.
And the member of the Vision, the Unpredictable Badass, makes his way to the ring.
Turned on Seth Rollins and completely changed the landscape of the group known as the Vision.
That was the start of the rise of the foot soldier of the Vision, Braun Breaker, a man who was going to kick this thing off for his star-studded team. And Braun Breaker undeniably has youth on his side, and that is a major asset when you're going to be in the War Games cage for a long time, kicking things off at number one for your team.
is presented by Seagram's Escape Spike. Escape the week with Seagram's Escape Spike. The WWE's new
Oh, yeah. And guys, as we wait to get started here in this one, looks like Chris Jericho has received an offer from WWE for a retirement storyline in some part of 2026, maybe early next year. So we'll see. What's up, dog? Hope you're doing well, man. And yeah, we can sing. Oh, Reeds, what's going on, man? That's awesome, dude. So it looks like Braun Breaker and CM Punk get us started here in this one. And CM Punk with the one in the hair. Looks like maybe giving acknowledgement there to Roman Reigns. As we see these two men getting started here in this one.
Because Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul knocked off the Usos in the War Games matchup this past Monday.
Oh, and now Braun Breaker taking down CM Punk.
Technique to that whatsoever, just sheer force, and CM Punk couldn't match it. You have to think quick here, CM Punk.
And HHW, we've got the men's War Game matchup taking place here right now. And Punk thrown down by Braun Breaker as he barks at the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Breaker tied up here. A nice right side headlock here from CM Punk. And Breaker trying to break out of it. Pushes Punk off the ropes. Punk, oh, with the shoulder thrust, but both men stay on their feet. Oh, Christopher, welcome back in the chat. And uh-oh, Braun Breaker slams CM Punk down to the mat. And the lower back really took a punishment on that one. And now in the corner, the shoulder thrust here from Braun Breaker.
And Punk could be looking at a future contender for his championship.
And you're right, Jay, the dogs are barking in Petco Park, but a big shining wizard kick connects from CM Punk.
That was all technique and timing from CM Punk. That was superb, and he needed to be the
Excuse me. And now Breaker counters and goes to throw CM Punk into the cage. And Punk counters with the right hand. And another right now in the corner. Punk keeping the pressure on with right hands to the head of Braun Breaker.
But they had a SummerSlam this year, and Punk got beaten down for about 90.
No, this is in San Diego, California, the WWE Survivor Series. And now, Punk up on the shoulders, but wait a minute, Breaker. Oh, counter from Punk. And now the kicks to the back of the leg of Braun Breaker. And he continues to keep the onslaught going. And now CM Punk on the top rope here. Breaker in trouble. And the big hammer fist connects and knocks down Breaker. Christopher, hope you're enjoying Vegas, buddy, and enjoy the game tomorrow. Bucks take on the Cardinals. Oh, and going for another hammer fist, but Breaker throws Punk over his shoulders like a bag of trash. And that was a huge counter there from Braun Breaker. And now back on the attack, Breaker hammering down right hands to the forehead of CM Punk here in this one. And Breaker trying to regain control of this matchup. Punk in some trouble here. And here we go, Punk thrown into the corner, chest first, and Breaker throws Punk over his shoulder once again. And Braun Breaker in complete control of this matchup.
The problem now for Punk is this. He's getting the hell beat out by Breaker. The next guy in the ring's on Breaker's team. Punk's going to face a 2-on-1 situation. I don't know how he's going to survive.
Yeah, we're going to get the tenacity and the fortitude of CM Punk.
And now Breaker putting Punk up on the top rope here. And now CM Punk looks like he could be in some trouble as Breaker's looking for a superplex here. Punk countering, though, and a nice right elbow knocks down Breaker. But wait a minute. Oh, a big clothesline there from Punk. And he came after Braun Breaker. And you can already see a little bit of a cut below the right eye of Breaker here. And that was a big hit by CM Punk. Dude, Joshua, don't even get me started, dude. Yeah, that looks like a terrible fake tan from Braun Breaker. It does look a little green. And now we're going to see the next member come out here for Breaker's team. And it's going to be Drew McIntyre. Tony, what's up, man? Hey, Priscilla, what's going on?
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have history inside Cage's way. Remember what they did to each other inside Hell in a Cell a couple of years ago. And McIntyre is marching into War Games here tonight for the third time in his career.
While Drew McIntyre and CM Punk was 2024's blood feud.
Oh, Priscilla, did you see Liv Morgan come back? That's awesome. And McIntyre taking his sweet time, getting into the ring here.
Well, McIntyre's pissed off at everybody in this match, right? Everybody on Punk's team has done something to derail Drew McIntyre and his championship aspirations.
Cheated, sneaked, double-crossed McIntyre at every opportunity, and now there is hell to pay inside a War Game.
Yeah, this is a 3.
And now Drew McIntyre on the attack as CM Punk tries to battle back in this one.
Well, Punk's just got to keep swinging and hope for the best. Because the second these two get the...
And now a big right hand as now the double team commences on both of these men.
Or anybody else, Wade. This is all about getting his hands on everybody else.
And now the big knee connects from CM Punk, but wait a minute. Oh, a Claymore connects to CM Punk from McIntyre. And now Punk's in trouble. Oh, and McIntyre going at the eyes of CM Punk here. And there's no referee, so Drew McIntyre can do what he wants. And we know these two have a big history together. And now Drew throwing CM Punk head first into the steel cage.
He just collapses into a heap in the middle of the ring.
Mindset of McIntyre just continues.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar is on the Vision side, Alfie. Kevin, what's going on?
Attack on a referee is not the mindset of anyone you want to be locked inside War Games with.
Well, to be fair, suspended from SmackDown.
Oh, and now CM Punk got thrown head first into the steel cage with the double team by Braun Breaker and Drew McIntyre.
Paul Heyman knows exactly what cards to play and exactly...
Bentley, what's going on, man?
Right now, Drew McIntyre, and this kind of move is exactly the guy you want alongside your man in the...
And now once again going right at the eyes of CM Punk here in the headbutt there from Drew McIntyre. And he's being relentless. And now Braun Breaker on the attack, hammering down right hands on Punk. And now going right at the throat. I believe the Royal Rumble will be sometime either in January or February, if I'm not mistaken.
Just smart work, smart cohesion by two men with a common enemy and a desire to survive this War Games match.
And now Punk's head being dragged across the steel cage. And McIntyre trying to get Punk to bleed here. But wait a minute. Punk is going to be getting some reinforcements. Is it going to be a yeet? Is it going to be Jey Uso? No, ladies and gentlemen. making his way to the ring. He is the WWE Undisputed Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And McIntyre holding the door back. And now Cody Rhodes has to try to find a way to get into this matchup. And it looks like Rhodes is going to start climbing up the steel cage. And now Punk on the attack. And as we see Rhodes up on the top of the cage. Oh, and Rhodes with the crossbody takes out McIntyre. And Cody Rhodes with the right hands. And here comes Breakker. And now Breakker going after Cody. Cody lands on his feet. And now the Cody Cutter connects. And Cody Rhodes now in control. Oh, but wait a minute. The big elbow connected to CM Punk, who's now bleeding. And already not on the same page, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk.
Psychiatrist dream. There's so many issues among the 5 members of the team.
Oh, and now McIntyre with the right hand of Punk as he pushes Cody Rhodes out the way. And the blood coming out the head of McIntyre. And now here Cody Rhodes on the back of McIntyre here as the blood starts to come off the head of Punk. And now Punk with the double team. Oh, and he connects with the clothesline. Thanks for the help from Cody Rhodes. And now Braun Breaker's the one in trouble, and Rhodes throws him into the top turnbuckle. And now Rhodes has got Breakker up on his shoulders. Punk, what was he going to do? Uh-oh, Punk on the top rope. And CM Punk with the clothesline. And oh, man, Breakker landed hard on his head. And that was not good there. And that one looked like a very bad bump, if you will, from Braun Breakker.
Now Rhodes turns his attack to McIntyre.
And now Cody Rhodes back on the attack here with McIntyre. Punk right behind him after a couple of right hands and a boot there from Punk in the corner. McIntyre in trouble. And Cody Rhodes throws McIntyre into the top of the steel cage. And now a big clothesline. And yeah, guys, Breaker's head landed hard on the mat, and they're keeping him off camera right now, guys, believe it or not. I think Braun Breakker might be seriously hurt here. And now Cody Rhodes back on the attack here with McIntyre. And yeah, just based on the camera angles we're seeing here, guys, I think Braun Breakker could be seriously hurt here after that big stumble on the double team move. And yeah, once again, Punk and Cody attacking McIntyre. Oh, the big elbow connects. And now, Cody Rhodes going with the left-handed jabs, and Punk going right at the jabs as well as they double-team McIntyre here, and the bionic elbow connects. But guys, Braun Breakker still laying down on the mat. But now here comes the Maverick Logan Paul.
The man who, teaming with Drew McIntyre, won the advantage for his team this past Monday night on Raw. The megastar, the Maverick, Logan Paul, marching to the ring here tonight. The man who has been given very little respect from the WWE.
So now Logan Paul in this War Games matchup makes his way to the ring. And it's good to see Braun Breakker now back on his feet. And wait a minute, there's McIntyre telling Paul to grab some weapons, and Logan Paul has got a couple of steel chairs that he throws inside the ring. And now Logan Paul is a part of this War Games matchup. Oh, and the steel chair to the gut of Cody Rhodes. And now Logan Paul looking for a big powerbomb here. Picks up Rhodes, and oh, face first goes Rhodes. This was an inverted power bomb, or I should say a reverse power bomb. And now, wait a minute, Logan. Oh, over the top rope, takes out CM Punk. And Braun Breaker liking what he's seeing from Logan Paul. It's good to see Breaker back on his feet. And now the big right hand from Logan Paul to the gut of Cody Rhodes as the double team now commences with McIntyre holding Rhodes. Rhodes trying to fight back, but oh, the chair shot right to the gut of the American Nightmare, but he fights back. Logan Paul now climbing up on the top of the steel cage, and Cody Rhodes now on his way up as well. And now it's Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes on top of the cage here. And both men exchanging right hands. And this is a big matchup here, guys. And both men are dangling on top of this steel cage. Logan Paul battling back with right hands. And oh, wait a minute. Braun Breaker hits Rhodes. And a big kick there to CM Punk. And now Cody Rhodes back down off of the ring, or off of the top of the cage. Oh, and the steel chair right to the gut 3 times from Braun Breaker. And now right to the gut of CM Punk.
Yeah, Breaker's team with a 3-on-2 advantage here.
I thought Braun Breaker was wiped out. I cannot believe he's even on his feet at this point after that Doomsday device. He looks as good as new. What the hell?
Oh, and the steel chair now to the back of CM Punk. And Braun Breaker now rubbing the forehead of Cody Rhodes up against that steel cage.
This has just been a masterclass of using the numbers game to your advantage. You're talking about the fractures within the Punk and Cody Rhodes team, the egos. None of that is on show here with Drew, Logan, and Braun Breaker. They are working.
And look at the double kick up there by Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. What a unique tag team these two make, huh? Oh, Alfie, is it going to be Yeet? Will we see Yeet? And yes, it's No Yeet. And making his way to the ring, the next member for Team Roman, it's Jimmy Uso! What? Woo! Got the burps. Got the burps. And Big Jim making his way, and uh-oh, Breaker gets hit with the cage door, and now McIntyre, gets hung up on the top rope. And Big Jim, what's he looking to do here? Looking for something under the ring, and Jimmy Uso's getting the tables! And oh boy,
Well, think about it. War Games is all about...
And now Jimmy Uso in the ring, and a big super kick connects to McIntyre, and another super kick connects to Breaker, and now Jimmy Uso slams down Logan Paul. And now Big Jim attacked by Breaker, the big knee to the gut, and now Jimmy thrown into the corner there, and Breaker, caught a boot to the face. Jimmy Uso heading up to the top rope here. And the corkscrew! Senton off the top rope connects. And now Big Jim, just got hit with the Claymore out of nowhere. And now Drew McIntyre back on the attack, throwing Cody Rhodes head first into the steel cage. And now CM Punk back attacking Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre, catches a big boot right to the chest.
Hell no. Even in my prime, I wouldn't want to be in War Games. That's for other people. People like Braun Breaker.
Breaker about to break.
And Breaker with the big clothesline, taking down Jimmy Uso. And you see here Punk trying to help out his teammate as him and Logan Paul go at it. Logan Paul fighting Punk here. And Punk looking for a suplex. And it connects on Logan Paul. Oh, yeah, Alfie, it's going to be Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar that come out last. We know that. We do know that. And oh, my goodness, was that the Frankensteiner? I think Braun Breaker just connected that. Yes, it was. It's the Frankensteiner connecting to Cody Rhodes off the top rope. And that move is deadly. And now Logan Paul on the attack on CM Punk. Braun Breaker attacking Cody Rhodes here in this one. Rhodes having to battle out of it. Big Jim being attacked by Drew McIntyre. And this match is pretty much in the advantage of the Vision team.
What about Logan Paul, who's burst on the scene here in WWE the last couple of years?
We've had so many celebrity efforts at wrestling, and usually they turn up, they have a match.
So Cody Rhodes now trying to fight back, and so is Big Jim. But we're about to see the next member come out here for Team Vision. Or Team Lesnar, you could say. And uh-oh, looks like Cody Rhodes has now been busted open as well.
McIntyre and company have the advantage now at 4 men to 3 because as part of the Vision, the 330-pound Oscilla. Bronson Reed marches to the ring. The man who has some nice...
And Big Bronson Reed is the next member here of this War Games team. And thank you, Christmas. Appreciate you.
And look at this.
Yes.
And uh-oh, right away, Big Bronson Reed on the top rope, and a tsunami connects to CM Punk. And now, uh-oh, Jimmy Uso in some trouble. And now Bronson Reed up on the top rope again. Another tsunami connects to Big Jim. And now, uh-oh, Logan Paul pulling Cody Rhodes over to the middle of the ring. And now Bronson Reed with another tsunami. Yikes. Yikes. That's a lot of tsunamis, man. That's a lot of tsunamis.
Three tsunamis against all three of their opponents who are in this match.
Oh my goodness. Cody Rhodes just got splashed in between the ropes and the steel cage. That looks like it had to hurt. And now, uh-oh, Punk is in a bad place here. And a big slam from Bronson Reed into the steel cage. And now Big Jim slammed into the corner. And Big Bronson Reed, the Oscilla, is here with the beatdown.
Earlier this year, remember beating Reigns in an Australian street fight in Perth, Crown Jewel, back in October.
We've got the opportunity to show he belonged in that main event tier and made no mistake.
And a big chop from Drew McIntyre connecting as along with a big kick there to the side of the head to CM Punk. Logan Paul now with the right elbow to Cody Rhodes, taking him down. And man, this match right now is in the favor here. And wait a minute. Uh-oh, no. McIntyre takes the cover off of the ring turnbuckle. And Big Jim fighting back against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with the super kicks. Now connected to Drew McIntyre as well. But the clothesline from Braun Breaker takes him down. Or I should say Bronson Reed. Uh-oh. But now looks like we should be getting some reinforcements, and you know who's coming up next, guys. So get ready to yeet in the chat. It's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, there are a lot of people who can put it down like this. You ready? Yeet, 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 yeet. And oh boy, here comes main event Jey Uso. And he's in the match, ducking under the clothesline and a super kick connected to Bronson Reed. And now the right hands to Braun Breaker. Jey Uso in the match with a big right hand knocking down Breaker. Braun gets the uppercut to the chin. And now Bronson Reed gonna catch an enziguri to the side of the head. And now Jey Uso ready for this matchup here. And a big backside splash connected to both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And now Big Jim helped up by his brother. And the super kick connects. And the double super kick connects to Breaker. The double super kick connects to Drew. And another double super kick connects to Logan. And the 1D connects. And oh, the super kick to Big Bronson Reed. And wait a minute. And now here we go in the middle of the match. Main event, Jey Uso is yeeting right up out of his seats. Everybody is yeeting here in Petco Park in San Diego. Hey, hey, come on, man. Everybody, let's yeet. We yeeting, let's go. Come on.
Get this match officially underway. Punk said, you know what, the hell with that. I'm going to start beating people up again with a chair.
People shouldn't be having this much fun inside War Games.
Oh, this what gets Jey going, though, Wade. He feeds off the...
Uh-oh! And wait a minute! I don't even think the timer reached 0, but here comes the Beast incarnate, the last member, making his way to the ring. It's Brock Lesnar.
This is the first time since 2004, that's 21 years ago, that Brock Lesnar has been in a match of any kind where he has had a teammate. Lesnar always goes it alone. He's never in tag team competition.
And wow, talk about that stat from Michael Cole. This is the first time since 2004 that Brock Lesnar has ever competed with a teammate in a WWE ring. And now Lesnar with a clothesline. And now Jey Uso with the big German suplex and almost gets put through the table. And another German there to Cody Rhodes. And a belly-to-belly there to CM Punk. And that was a big bump there. Another belly-to-belly that time to Cody Rhodes. And now Lesnar in control. And yeah, man, Jey almost broke that table after that landing there from Brock. And now, CM Punk thrown right into the ring, or I should say the steel cage. And now Rhodes thrown into the steel cage as well. And now Jey Uso, belly-to-belly suplex, connects. And now Big Jim, could be in as the next victim. And the F5 connects to Jimmy Uso. And now, wait a minute, CM Punk up on the shoulders of Lesnar. Another F5 connects. And now, Cody Rhodes in trouble. Lesnar has him on his shoulders. Another F5 connects to Cody Rhodes. And Lesnar is clearing everybody in this match. And now Lesnar smiling, waiting for the arrival of the Tribal Chief.
Look at the smile on the face of Lesnar. 46,000 plus look on at our main event at War Games.
Both team are looking on and staying down and out of the way.
Well, the destruction's not over yet.
And now Jey Uso with the F5 connected. But wait a minute, Punk with the steel chair, but he catches a kick to the gut as well. And Lesnar just destroying everybody. And Cody Rhodes now back on the attack here. The right hands to Lesnar, but oh, he slams him into the corner. And the shoulder thrust connect to the gut of the champion. And now, looking for another belly-to-belly suplex there from the Beast.
He makes it look so easy. This is like being locked inside a cage with a grizzly bear.
The human cheat code.
Oh, and now the steel chair connects to the back of Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Lesnar in complete control. And wait a minute, the countdown.
It's going to be even at 5. War Games is about to begin because here comes the Tribal Chief. And where the hell is Brock going?
And making his way to the ring, the OTC, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Brock Lesnar has just left the War Games structure.
Well, remember, the match has not started yet. So Brock Lesnar, if he...
So Lesnar outside of the War Games cage, and the gloves are off as we see Paul Heyman taunting Roman Reigns. And now it's Lesnar versus Roman outside the cage, and a Superman punch connects to Lesnar. And now Roman has Lesnar in his sights for another Superman punch. And Roman Reigns making an impact here already, looking for a third Superman punch, and it connects to Lesnar. And this match has yet to officially start. Roman looking for another Superman punch, but he gets caught, and the F5 through the announcer's table. And Lesnar, the Beast, just put the Tribal Chief through the table. And look, Lesnar catches Roman midair and delivers an F5 right through the announcer's table.
Wait, look at the size of this man. The size of Brock Lesnar.
Oh, and now Roman Reigns thrown into the steel cage. And Brock Lesnar's in complete control of this matchup here. And Roman thrown into the cage once again, as Brock Lesnar continues to punish Roman Reigns here in this match. And now right into the steel steps, shoulder first goes Roman, and Brock Lesnar's in complete control.
Roman Reigns in the back of WrestleMania earlier this year. Roman Reigns came here tonight on a mission.
What great strategy by Brock.
Absolutely brilliant. Wipe out the great Roman Reigns before the bell rings.
And now, let the War Games begin!
And this is now the official start to War Games. And now the first team to get a pinfall or submission. Oh, the F5 to Roman Reigns connects. Brock Lesnar with the cover, and Cody Rhodes is right there to help out his teammate. And now Punk and Rhodes back to their feet. Uh-oh, Punk's got Lesnar up on his shoulders. The go-to-sleep connects. And now Cody Rhodes, he's got him where he wants him. And the crossroads connects. Punk with the cover. But wait a minute, Logan Paul with the huge frog splash saves his team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Paul Heyman. They're the patented brass knucks. Logan Paul's won so many matches with them over the years.
His favorite weapon.
And now here we go, the brass knucks now across the right hand of Logan Paul. Oh, and a huge knockout punch to the WWE Champion. And Jimmy Uso with another knockout punch from Logan Paul. And the Maverick in control with those brass knuckles. And oh my goodness. And now Logan Paul waiting for his next victim. And Roman Reigns looks like he's the next target for Logan Paul. Roman slowly getting back to his feet. Logan, oh, got caught with a spear from the tribal chief. And uh-oh, now Roman wants the brass knucks. And uh-oh, could we see a brass knucks Superman punch? No way. And Roman Reigns, oh, Bronson Reed went for the splash, and the Superman punch connects with the brass knuckles. The Superman punch to Drew McIntyre off the top rope. McIntyre leapt off of the top and connected with the Superman punch, and now Braun Breaker is about to lose it, and now off the ropes, a spear from Roman Reigns to Braun Breaker, and Roman's in complete control. And now Jey Uso calling the shot here, picking up Brock Lesnar, and now Roman looks to hit the punch on Brock. Brock, wait a minute, picks up Jey Uso. The spear, Brock through the table. And Roman just saved Jimmy Uso. And Brock Lesnar just got speared through a table. Oh my goodness. This match is epic. And now back to their feet. Breaker. Oh, a spear to Big Jim. And now Jimmy Uso got laid out. Roman back to his feet. And oh, I think Roman just got speared by Braun Breaker. Oh, and now Jey Uso just got laid out and speared by Braun Breaker. And now here is Braun as he has his eyes set on Cody Rhodes. And oh man, I think that was a low blow by McIntyre. And now Breaker looking to make an impact here. Cody Rhodes is in trouble. And now Breaker off the ropes here with momentum. The spear to Cody Rhodes. And what a matchup here. Breaker laying out everybody. And now CM Punk looks to be his next victim. And Breaker lining up. Punk moves out the way. Oh, and Breaker runs into the steel cage. Punk picks him up on his shoulders. Logan Paul there with the save. Went for the knockout punch. Paul up on Punk's shoulders, and the go-to-sleep connects. The GTS, the cover by Punk. But wait a minute, somebody's here. Who's here? Somebody just illegally got in this match, guys. Who is this? Who is this guy? I think it's Solo. Oh, and the super kick connects to CM Punk. And the stomp, is that Rollins? No way that's Rollins. Well, whoever that was just left as quickly as they showed up. We have no idea who that even was. And now Braun Breaker with the spear to CM Punk. And could this be the end? The cover. And Braun Breaker just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. And your winners here in this War Games match, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Breaker. There's no way that was Seth Rollins. There's no way that was Seth Rollins. Who is the guy? Are we just not going to know who the guy was?
This is the key part of the match. It's a mystery man who is doing all the signature moves on one Seth freaking Rollins. Now I know for a fact Seth Rollins has just had labral surgery on his shoulder.
Who the hell is that guy? Like, who was that guy?
No matter how it happened, Braun Breaker has pinned the World Heavyweight Champion to win War Games.
The legend of Braun Breaker just continues to grow as he is the man who gets the job for his team, and Paul Heyman must be thrilled with this unit.
Well, I was going to say, let's talk about Paul Heyman for a moment. A couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown, Paul Heyman said, I will always be one step ahead in this game. And once again, Paul Heyman was one step ahead. I'm not sure if he knew that this mystery guy was going to climb into the ring, but knowing Paul Heyman, I guarantee you, he had something to do with it.
So I guess we're going to have to wait to find out who the mystery man was that hopped in all black and took out CM Punk's team.
And think about what Heyman's team, Division and Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar have accomplished here tonight. The team that they knocked off in War Games, the 5 men in this matchup, Roman Reigns and company had never lost inside this steel structure. They dominated this event for the last few years, and tonight, the Vision and company put an end to that, and a more dominant group perhaps is rising here in WWE.
Look, Alfie, there's no way it's Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose will probably, I don't want to say never come back to WWE, but it's a pretty good assumption he will not be back in WWE anytime soon.
Roman Reigns, who last week said to both Punk and Rhodes, that title would look good on my shoulder. And a show of respect for two men who last year Punk helped Roman out. This year Roman helped Punk out.
All right, so something's up here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And as Roman Reigns walks out of the ring, first helping up CM Punk, but Rhodes refusing to take help from Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, and got up on his own. And now Roman staring down the WWE champion. And I'm not sure exactly what this means.
Big day, everybody. That's the spirit.
And wow, guys, what a crazy ending to WWE Survivor Series War Games. I mean, is that guy just going out there to make us all guess who he is, or are we going to find out Monday night on Raw? I'm not exactly sure, ladies and gentlemen, but wow, that definitely was a bit of a cliffhanger, if you will. And you guys are saying probably Seth. I don't think that was Seth Rollins. There's no way he should be climbing like this up a steel cage with a shoulder that was just surgically repaired. I don't think that was Seth Rollins. I think that's somebody else that probably Paul Heyman hired to try to come help them out as a security blanket, if you will. Maybe we'll find out on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown coming up this week, but I mean, I have no idea who the heck that could be, man. Dean Moxley? Guys, look, I want it to be Joe Moxley, but it's not going to happen, guys. I'm telling you right now, Joe Moxley is not coming back to WWE for a very long time. I promise you guys on that, okay? Not only is he like the biggest guy in AEW, but I don't think the WWE and him have a really good relationship. You know what I mean? Now, could it maybe be Edge? I heard there were supposed to be rumors about Edge coming back tonight, and that obviously didn't happen. So maybe it was him. Maybe Austin Theory. That could be a guy that's always been poised to be in the vision from way back when it started. So maybe that's who it was? I don't know. I don't think it was Seth Rollins, though. Oh, my goodness, man. This is crazy. I'm literally at a loss for words here, guys. I did not expect that main event to go the way that it just did. Very confusing, you know? Like, I'd love to hear what you guys think, because honestly, for me, talk about a cliffhanger right now, man. The Miz? Yeah, I guess it could have maybe been The Miz, but it's somebody with some broad, like, big shoulders, too. Ah, man, I wish they would have just told us who it was. I hate it when they leave us on a huge cliffhanger like this at the end of a premium live event. I don't know. I guess we'll probably need to just keep up with the WWE social media platforms to see if we hear anything or see anything before Monday Night Raw. But maybe we'll find out on Monday Night Raw who the mystery person was to help out the team for the Vision. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, wow. Crazy, crazy. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. We're one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and let's go. Peace out, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the live play-by here for this premium live event with WWE Survivor Series War Games. And hey, Petco Park was definitely a good host here in San Diego. The first time I've seen a premium live event in a baseball stadium. That was pretty cool, ain't gonna lie, guys. And it was a new Survivor Series attendance record here today with just over 46,000 people attending this premium live event. What an incredible premium live event it was. We started things off with the women's War Game matchup where Team Rhea was able to get the victory as we see AJ Lee forces Becky Lynch to tap out in the first match of the night. In the second match, we would see John Cena, the GOAT, the never seen 17, take on Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Dirty Dom with the help of all of Judgment Day, including the return of Liv Morgan. We see Dirty Dom wins the Men's Intercontinental Championship match, and he becomes an Intercontinental Champion for the second time in his career, defeating John Cena in probably what is considered the biggest win of Dirty Dom's young career here in this one. And congratulations and welcome back to Liv Morgan, who's making a big impact already here in this particular matchup in her return. Then after that, guys, we did see the Women's World Championship on the line as Nikki Bella, the WWE Hall of Famer, would be the #1 contender against the champion Stephanie Valkyrie, and Stephanie would handle Nikki Bella very easily to get the victory and retain the Women's World Championship. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, in the the main event of the evening. It was the men's War Game matchup, and we would see Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and also Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar get the victory here today thanks to the help of a mystery man who jumped over the top of the steel cage and delivered a stomp to the back of the head of CM Punk, and the World Heavyweight Champion would then be hit with a big spear as Braun Breaker pins CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion, and wins the matchup for his team in this main event matchup for the men's War Game match. And afterwards, Roman Reigns says he will no longer team with Cody Rhodes anymore going forward. But man, I do not understand what's happening here, guys.
I don't know what to make of that either. I have no idea what that could be.
Let's tell you what you're in store for here on the post show, because we are going to give you all the extended highlights, all the reports from backstage, the news, the analysis. We'll try to figure out and uncover some things, plus live guests. We will hear from the chief content officer.
All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And thank you guys for hanging out for this live play-by-play for this WWE Premium Live event, Survivor Series War Games. Appreciate you all for showing so much love here on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show for more future play-by-plays for WWE live events coming up here shortly, especially after the football season. But guys, tomorrow I will be live for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Arizona Cardinals on this week, NFL Sunday in week 13. And then also we'll be doing Sunday Night Football tomorrow night as well, where we will be back live here on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your beautiful Saturday night and your holiday weekend. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you guys, and thank you so much for enjoying this live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show for this premium live event with WWE Survivor Series War Games. Appreciate y'all. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your weekend.